Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing fabulous today. I can't believe you guys, we're already midweek. So just a quick recap, you guys. My readings are general collective readings, okay? They are timeless. So whenever this message finds you is when it's meant for you. Not all of the message is meant to resonate. So yeah, only take what fits your situation. So if it's not clarification or confirmation to an existing situation, most likely it's not your reading, okay? It's just for someone else. All right, what else? So yeah, I just want to welcome everyone back. Welcome to the channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into things, you guys. I am going to ring my bells quickly here, and then and say a prayer, and we'll get right into the cards, okay? One more time. All right. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I call upon you to serve myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask the only beings of light into this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light, what do you have for the collective's highest good? What do you have in this reading here for the collective today for their highest good? Okay, this came out on the pre-shuffle, puppet. So, manipulation, strings, theater, or credence. And we have gold digger, opportunistic, greed, exploitation, and selfishness. So somebody could be playing puppeteer here. Manipulating things, pulling the strings when it comes to something. Trying to make someone look greedy or opportunistic. And of course we're going to get in and clarify these once I pull the overall energy. So this could have to do with someone being greedy or being selfish, not wanting to share something. They could be exploiting someone in order to make some type of money. Or somebody wants to control perhaps yourself, collective, and this has been happening through someone's manipulation. We have chameleon, changeable, adaptability, elusive, camouflaging, and shape-shifting. So this person could be shape-shifting all over the place. I'm also picking up that if you've like spoken to this person specifically about a situation, they could be like shifting around things. They could be gaslighting, you know, trying to act like they have no idea what you're talking about when in fact they do. They're just putting this mask on, and their mask is literally cracking here. This person wants to remain, is elusive. They want to remain in the shadows. They want to blend in with something, and somehow that's not happening. We have robot, automation, artificial intelligence, precision, and mechanism. So somebody could be using artificial intelligence for something, or this is just automatic that someone would be shape-shifting around something because they want to continue pulling the strings of something because they're greedy. You know, I don't want to say what I'm picking up, you guys, because it will come out if it's meant to come out, but some of you already know what this means. All right, can I just get two more? We have autocrat, tyrant, oppressive, centralized control. So yeah, this particular person could be doing this to oppress you. They could be wanting to oppress you. This is the manipulation, oppression, to control something. This could be an older masculine that's, you know, wanting to remain on their throne. Somebody could look like this. Give me one more, please, Holy Spirit. Quester. Adventure, expedition, discovery, quest, and challenge. So you could have been like looking into something here. You could be shining the light on what it is that these particular people or person has done. You could be discovering that this is the case. You could be discovering that somebody wants to remain as main control here. I just heard Control Tower 1. That's unusual. Someone could like fly. Someone could be a pilot or someone who flies a lot. And then we have Alien in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This is not otherworldly or unknown. So you could be aware of this. All right, let's get some clarification. All right, this deck is a little big for my hands, but I'll give it a try here. Tell me about puppet manipulation, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this? Gifts. Oh my God. So somebody's trying to manipulate perhaps yourself or pull the strings when it comes to some sort of gift. So this could be like inheritance, some type of blessings, and or this could be your actual gifts. And we have the number 38 here, which equals an 11, which is justice and tarot. So somebody here could be, you could be getting justice. Someone could have like dye their hair blue or wear blue wigs. Someone could have big blue eyes. And it says fair, brown, and trembling. So somebody could be trying to say what they're doing is fair. The manipulation is fair. This person could have brown hair, or you could. So this is actually making somebody scared. Someone could be scared of your gifts, collective. This could be how you've discovered whatever's gone on here is with your gifts. And then at the end of this whole situation, or like I was about to say, like the pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, it could feel like you're looking for something here. Like, you know how people like go out in search of the end of a rainbow, right? And they say that it's like almost impossible to ever find. That could be what's going on here. Somebody here is pulling the strings. They're manipulating something. They don't want it to be found. They don't want it to be seen. They want it. It feels like you could be looking forever and ever, and it's just not able to be found. That's because somebody here is manipulating something. They could be manipulating others as well. But this, whatever's going on here, this puppeteer, puppet master, this is a position this particular energy is used to sitting in. They could also be, you know, this is really just giving gold digger opportunistic energy here. You may not be aware that this person's an opportunist, but you could be finding this out. And this particular energy is truly trembling because they're afraid that you're going to get justice and it's going to be found who's actually, you know, the puppet master. I'm getting like Wizard of Oz energy. Like somebody doesn't want you to open the curtain and see, or see behind the curtain, see behind the veil. That they're involved. Tell me about Gold Digger. Enchantment. The 12 Dancing Princesses. 21. 21 is the world in tarot. This cycle could actually be coming to an end here, collective. This person's selfishness, this exploitation, whatever it is that this person's tried to opportunistically try to take here, is perhaps coming to an end. And it says enchantment. Like, I know what the word means, but I want to read exactly. I feel like I should get a device and see what this says, just so I can read it to you guys and have it make sense. Give me 1 second here. All right. A feeling, of great pleasure, desire, delight, the state of being under a spell or magic. Wow, something here has given this person great delight or pleasure to take or try to take from you. There could be 12 people in total that are working here that are, enjoying this. These people are gold diggers. Okay, well, interesting. Tell me about chameleon, Holy Spirit. Somebody could be hiding in plain sight is also what I'm getting from this chameleon card. Also, someone here could be very sick. They could be making themselves sick to where you can see it in their eyes. This person may have lost the light behind their eyes. Does that make sense? So if you may know whoever this puppet master is, this manipulator that is behind this. You already have your suspicions of who this is. This person may have exhibited light at some point in their life, in their eyes, and now for whatever reason, their eyes are looking yellow. I'm just heard jaundice. Somebody could be sick. Somebody could have an issue with their liver. Oh, we have Puss in Boots. A wit. So somebody could have thought that they were going to outwit you here. Here, you guys, I'm not familiar with this deck yet. I just got it. So I'm going to just look up what the... I know that Puss in Boots is a fairy tale from, whenever we were children, or it's actually from more so 1697 to be exact. Okay. This is about a clever cat who uses trickery to make his poor master wealthy and him a princess. The story okay. Let's see. I'm just only giving you guys what's important. So it talks about this somebody inheriting only a cat, who then devises a plan to gain fortune and status for him. The cat tricks a king by presenting gifts from his master, and ultimately defeats a shape-shifting ogre to claim his castle. So there could be something about a house here, a home, as well as an inheritance of some sort. And this person's trying to take it. They're taking great joy in doing this trickery. They're trying to blend in plain sight here. And again, there could be like 12 people involved. And then we have the number 8, which is strength and tarot. So there could be a Leo involved. There could be a Libra involved. Let me just make sure I'm not. Yeah, this person thinks that they're going to outwit you for this inheritance. Or, yeah, is there anything else on this? I'm really glad that I actually got my device out because it just makes everything look a little bit, you know, make more sense. Okay, we have the Snow Queen, 36, loyalty. I'm really getting like Snow White energy from this, which is interesting. It says the Snow Queen. So there could be something here about someone being loyal to artificial intelligence, or someone's loyal like a robot, where they're trying to keep. This is really strange. I'm going to get another card. Oops, sorry about the noise, y'all. 36. So a 9. So in tarot, 9 is, I think, the Hermit. So someone could be looking into something here. They could be looking into some sort of AI that's automated or something. Children of Lair. And we have voice. Somebody could be used. Oh my goodness. Someone could be using AI collective in order to like reproduce your voice. And it says the Snow Queen, and then we have the Children of Lair, and we have what looks like a mother here holding a child. So there could be a mother here that's literally using AI to capture your voice and then reproduce it with precision. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Tell me about Autocrat. So now we've got this mother energy and we have this older masculine who's oppressive. Now I guess this could be like a mother in masculine energy, but let's get some more information. Snow White. Wow, purity. So somebody's trying to oppress, collective, your purity. They're trying to control a narrative about your purity. Somebody could have like a big dog like this, which looks like a German Shepherd, or maybe even a wolf. A protective dog. Somebody could be, you could have some sort of protection against this tyranny, against this oppressive control. And with Snow White coming out, you guys, I mean, think about that movie. Snow White was about, you know, wasn't it about, was it Cinderella or Snow White? Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm old. I haven't watched these movies forever. So let me look. All right, Snow White. Yeah, fleeing from the evil queen. That's what I thought. Snow White finds a refuge, and Dopey, Bashful, Grumpy, Sneezy, Happy, Doc, and Sleepy, when the palace guards embark on a mission to bring her back, a commoner and his group of woodland bandits band together to protect her. Y'all, there's a lot to unpack here. Okay, first of all, there's this mother energy could be this evil queen. Whether this is a mother, an actual like mother with the same DNA as yourself, or a stepmother. This could be like a cousin, an aunt, in this mothering role. Definitely a feminine, though, that is coming across as being evil and oppressive, controlling. And they have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, perhaps people that they are controlling. And it says a mission to bring her back. It's funny because I said mission control tower. Isn't that what I said? Mission control tower 1, something like that. So there could be all these people that are involved. At least 7 that are working with this evil queen here. Hold on, let me just read a little bit more. And now it's interesting because I see something here. It says, is Snow White the worst rated movie? It's one of the worst rated major films on IMDb. So this is like, so whoever this evil queen is not even a good evil queen. So anyway, so that could be what's going on here. Is there some type of this person could be an evil queen, and now you are being protected here. You could be being protected by this this group here. Hold on, this is really weird, you guys. So let me just read this again because it's saying, hold on, y'all, sorry. Okay, so Snow White finds refuge with Dopey, Bashful, Grumpy, Sneezy, Happy, Doc, and Sleepy when the palace guards embark on a mission to bring her back because she tried to escape this evil queen. A commoner and his group of woodland bandits band together to protect her. So you see this dog here that looks like protection as well. You could have a dog that's passed over or is in the 3D here that is protecting you as well. And someone's trying to say something about your purity, collective, but there's a group of bandits here that are protecting you. There could be a group of people that you are seeing around you. These could be people from your past. These could be people from your present that are popping up in places that you never expected should be there. You may actually be thinking they're coming against you, but they could actually be trying to protect you. What is this? This is crazy. In a lot of my readings, you guys, we get the gang card or the organized crime card, right? And it, always seems to be so clear that, how is it that people that are, part of some type of organized crime could actually be protecting you? But perhaps that's the case. Okay. Let's get one more for Autocrat. Ooh. The Frog Prince. Intimacy. Somebody could be trying to send someone in here. Oh, by the way, this is a number 1. And number 1 in tarot is the Fool, you guys. So that being said, this person could have taken a leap of faith to be this oppressive, controlling individual here, or they took a leap of faith here to jump into something to try to either protect you. Now, this could go either way, so take it how it resonates. And the Frog Prince. So somebody could be sending in all sorts of frogs that they want to like turn into a prince, or they want you to be intimate with a frog, like frogs. Like somebody's sending in a bunch of frogs that you would never be with or something to try to create some sort of intimacy with you. This is part of whatever it is that their plan is. And it's interesting because we have purity and intimacy. So somebody could be talking crap about your purity, who you're intimate with, in order to oppress you, to control you. This person's disgusting. I'm sorry, but... And then 12 is the Hanged Man in tarot. So this person is sending these frogs in to be intimate with you, so that way they can be somehow oppressive when it comes to your purity, to control your purity, to control what's going on in your life somehow. And this could be this oppressive tyrant who's trying to sacrifice you, for lack of a better term, with the Hangman. Oh. So we have the number 12 and 1, which is 13, which is the Death card. So this particular person is trying to control an outcome, sending people in to be intimate with you in order to perhaps, you could be celibate. This person could be sending these people in order to disrupt your celibacy, to form some sort of intimate bond with you, so that way they could take you out and or poison you. Because this frog, you guys, when I got this deck yesterday, I did not expect, it just looks like a bunch, at first glance, it just looks like a bunch of girls on a card, but it's actually, I'm getting so much from these. So somebody could have been trying to send someone in here, collective, to poison you. They wanted you to kiss this frog, and they could have thought, oh, this is going to turn into something like amazing. This frog's going to turn into a prince, and instead it's a poisonous frog. I mean, I believe that's what the spots on the frog signify in the wild. That, like, it's, yeah. Oh my goodness. So this is wild. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Wood Maiden, Trust. And then we have 12 again. Hold on, let me just make sure. This is clarifying Quester. Trust. Yeah, somebody could be wanting you to trust something here, or not trust a discovery that you're making. Or you're being asked to trust this discovery that you are making here about this sacrifice. You could be discovering that this particular evil queen, oppressive, controlling tyrant, is trying to take you out. Someone could be investigating this. Or you've chosen to go on this adventure to find and discover what this person's trying to do. This person could be trying to make this very challenging for you. Or you could already be dealing with challenging trust issues, so that could be what's saving you here. Right? This is what's saving you from this evil queen, perhaps poisoning you or trying to take you out. One more for Quester. The Rose Elf, Revelations. Yes. Trust these revelations, collective. Trust these revelations that this person is trying to turn you into. You, this beautiful being with this light coming through the eyes. You're pure. Your purity. They're trying to actually cause you to, they could have done this to others before, collective. Look at, there's two skeleton heads there. So this person could have done this to two people already. Or they, either that or they tried to do this twice. And you may be finding this out. Let's go back here. I want to get some more information for the puppet. I wasn't taking two of these. I was just going to take one, but I really am loving this deck. So let's go back over these and get some more information. And then we'll switch to another deck. Tell me about this puppet. What else we need to know about this? What else we need to know about these gifts and this manipulation? The Nixie of Mill Pond. Is that right? Memory. Is that Nixie? Memory. So you could have memory of something here, collective. You could have memory going back as far as possible about this person trying to pull the strings when it comes to some sort of gift. And we have 41, which is a 5, which is Hierophant. So, oh my goodness. So collective, this could be like, this is like, like my God card, or like a higher institution, a, large group, governmental even group or agency. You could have memory, like you could have been approached by, okay, there's several things here. This could speak of your God-given gifts. That is actually, that has this person shaking in their boots. They're trembling. They could be really concerned about your gifts, lending credence to their manipulation. So you're able to see what's going on here. You're a seer. You can see right through this person. And all your memories are about this person manipulating you. They could be trying to manipulate these gifts or pull strings around a gift that, again, is supposed to be coming to you, but you have memory of this. This person's theatrics aren't really working with you here. They're perhaps, it's like going over a speed bump versus in a car versus trying to drive over boulders in a car. These are just speed bumps that they're putting up because of your gifts, but they're just that, speed bumps. They're not actual like boulders in your path that you can't get over, if that makes sense. One more for Gold Digger, please. The Little Mermaid sacrifice. So somebody chose to take an opportunity here, a selfish opportunity to sacrifice you, collective, and look at what she's holding. Purple poison, perhaps? This is sad. This person here took great pleasure in doing what they did here. They could have tried to do everything, collective. They could have tried to exploit you in some way. or some sort of exploitation was a sacrifice that they enjoyed. This is sick. Tell me about the chameleon. One more card from this deck. We have Puss in Boots. We have Gretel and choice, like to come in and start something with you and then walk away from you. To like blend in, making themselves look like they were genuine. But they weren't. They were being paid, perhaps. This was a route of exploitation. And this is something that this particular person chose to do. And now with this Gretel, wasn't that, it was Hansel and Gretel, right? Wasn't that where they go into a forest and they end up getting, you know, like they end up walking into some like old witch's house or something like that, and then they get like put into an oven? Or is that, I think that's what that is. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. This is I haven't watched these in forever. It's been, you know, 40 years. Okay, so Hansel and Gretel is a German fairy tale collected by the Brothers Grimm and published in 1812. The story follows two siblings who are abandoned in a forest and find a house made of gingerbread and candy, where they are captured by a witch who plans to eat them. The children outsmart the witch, escape, and return home with treasures. Y'all, what is this? Okay, this is crazy. So that's exactly what's going on here. Is this person made a choice to do this, to perhaps like trap you. And I mean, I don't want to say like eat, because like that is like, there could be something about like some dark rituals being done here by people that are, you know, doing sacrificial magic of some sort. But I'm not even going to read on that, because I don't like that energy, and I don't want anything dark in my energy. Okay, so someone could be camouflaging themselves as something that they're not. They could be hiding in plain sight, but really they're a witch. This person could be a dark witch that is actively doing some type of dark magic. And they're using trickery to do this because they want wealth. Unbelievable. So we have the juniper tree, deception. Yeah, so this person's using deception in order to cause some sort of ending here. This is the other thing, is that on the bottom of this card, you can see some pretty gross things happening. Let me look at this a little more clear. Yeah, like somebody could be sending entities in collective. Ew. Like zombies, entities, vampires. This is like, I'm getting like vampire slaying, energy vamping. Somebody wanting you to be, somebody could be doing some sort of deceptive, like graveyard stuff. This is the other thing, is remember what I was just saying about people gathering, like doing some type of sacrificial stuff? This is what's happening in this card. Somebody could be playing like music. Music could be being, that could be significant here. Because we've got a girl playing a harp. We also have a guy with a sword in his hand. The sword of truth. So this could be the truth about something. We also have someone offering someone a cup. Something about judgment here. Somebody could be being judged for their deception. And this is going to be the end of them. Wow. Yeah, this is the end of their obsession. Somebody could really like the color red. All right, let's keep going. And then we have Cinderella and magic. Something about a pocket watch could be significant. And a rat. Somebody could be here, the rat. Somebody could be worried that their obsession is going to now put them behind bars with this black and white scarf here. Honestly, I'm surprised these cards have so much information, intuitive information in them. Yeah, 3 blind mice, something about a slipper, like a glass slipper here. Something being slippery. And then greed. All right, let's keep going. What else do we need to... Let's get some... not this one. Oh, let's use this one. Let's get some information from this deck and get like some actual, perhaps, information. Forgery. Somebody could have forged your signature on something. You could have memories of somebody doing something with forgery. And this could be why they're part of the reason they want to sacrifice you. Your gifts could have illuminated something about forgery. A water sign and fake IDs. Wow, y'all. Fake IDs, passports, something to that effect. And we have April, springtime. Somebody's name could be April. It could be just the month. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about this puppet, the manipulator, the manipulation. Yes, somebody could be manipulating, collective, your Wi-Fi. You're being asked to not give anyone your password. Have a specific guest network. If you're going to give anyone anything, I would just suggest not giving anyone. I mean, we're in the day and age where we really don't need to give anyone access to our devices. Tell me more about this puppet. So yeah, so something about theatrics to take your Wi-Fi password. Somebody with the initial C could be at like I just heard that the head of the snake. Okay. The head of the snake. That's really bizarre because it doesn't even make sense. Because technically, does the snake even, I mean, it has a head, but dream destroyer. So C could be trying to destroy your dreams by hacking your Wi-Fi. One more for puppet. L. Narcissist. Somebody with the initial L, first, middle, or last, could be a narcissist or making false reports. Somebody's initials could be CL. This particular individual could be the snake here that is making up fake lawsuits or false police reports. They're trying to bait you into some sort of response here, so that way they can destroy your dreams somehow. So this puppeteer could be this narcissist. This puppet master who is pulling the strings is this a narcissist. Tell me about gold digger, Holy Spirit. Greedy. Sacrificing for greed. Being an opportunist. Something could be getting caught out of thin air, right? So we have running, trying to get as far away from what they did. So whoever this opportunist here, who's greedy and selfish, is trying to run as far away as possible from this sacrifice. Something about a marriage. Somebody could have tried to do something here. Oh, they could have tried to marry someone, which was a romance scam. One more for gold digger. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who's trying to run as far away as possible from this this exploitation. Somebody could have exploited you by putting you into some type of a marriage or fake marriage even, in order to do this romance scam on you. This is what the need for having your Wi-Fi password was, so they could like be part of this. They could marry you or make you look like you're around them or something. It's weird. One more for gold digger. August and police. The police could have got involved in something in August, either this last August. The police could be aware of this exploitative earth sign that's now trying to run from what it is that they've done. This had something to do with them trying to sacrifice you and taking great pleasure in doing this. Tell me about chameleon, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know? Evidence and receipts. So there could be receipts of somebody being in and around your energy that's trying to hide in plain sight. This is a choice that they made. They could have, this is something about a house, collective. Somebody could be somehow like trying to blend in plain sight, in and around your home. And there's evidence and receipts of this. The police got in August. Now this could be something that you did or that somebody provided to the police. Someone was hoping to blend in. They could be having to shapeshift now because their mask is like unable to be manipulated anymore. One more for chameleon. April. Something about April the month, or sorry y'all, or somebody with the name April. And there's evidence and receipts of this particular individual. Perhaps coming to your community or something. Making a choice to come to your, there's evidence. This, I'm really picking up, this could be someone's name, maybe. Hacker. This person could be a hacker. Or there's evidence of some sort of hacking in the month of April. That somebody's now trying to change. Or someone's being like elusive, like they're running from trying to get perhaps investigated, or they're shape-shifting around this energy, or somebody pretended to be someone that they're not, or you could have even recognized someone here. And yeah, and we have karma and friends. This is clarifying robot. So someone could have used their friends or been friends with someone. Something could have happened in the month of April where somebody had friends that were hackers or something, and there's evidence of this, and they're trying to perhaps shift around this or change this. But there was a clear choice here that was made to hack someone. And now these friends are going to be getting karma. They could have worked with an evil queen here, so a mother energy, a sister energy. Something like that. Somebody who was in this mother role. And this card says the children of, oh, it says Lear, not Lair. I said Lear, or I said Lair earlier. So Lear. You know what? Let me look this up real quickly because I just want to know. I'm assuming because the rest of these cards are significant when it comes to like fairy tales. Okay. The children of Lear are 4 siblings from an Irish legend. Their evil stepmother cursed them into swans for 900 years out of jealousy. The curse was finally broken when the sound of church bells signaling the arrival of Christianity reached them. After being turned back into their human forms, they were aged and passed away peacefully, reuniting with their family in the afterlife. Wow. So that's crazy, you guys. So then that means that this mother energy could be a stepmother that somebody is loyal to. Now, honestly, this could be this, and this is automation. So somebody could be automatically loyal to this stepmother. This stepmother could be getting karma for, you know, inviting their friends into something. They could have used AI to do something with precision. They could have used someone, it also says mechanism. So also like a defense mechanism here. They were loyal to this particular person. They could have even lied with voice here. They could have used their voice to lie, and now they're getting karma. Now again, remember what I said earlier, that somebody could be like using some sort of artificial intelligence to replicate your voice by hacking you, by doing something. Somebody could have hacked you, your bank accounts, your Wi-Fi, whatever, and used your voice to do so. Which is interesting. So I would say it's been about 2 years now. I called my bank, and all of a sudden their automated system pulled up my account. And they said, if you would like us to add voice recognition to your account, press 1 or say yes or something to that effect, right? And at the time, I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, oh yeah, that'll make it easier, whatever. Y'all, within a couple days, I started to regret that. And I started to realize that that was really not smart. So I called my bank back and I was like, in this day and age of artificial intelligence, I don't think it's a good idea you guys offer this. Anyway, the bank actually took this off of their system completely because people were worried with AI just a couple years ago becoming so, prominent when it comes to certain things that anybody could replicate someone's voice using AI and essentially get past the security steps of the system for the bank. So the bank actually removed all of that. But, be very mindful about what you are giving your voice to, who you're talking to over the phone, or if you're, letting someone record you or whatever the situation is. Don't be paranoid, of course, but also, don't, when it comes to things like your money, your bank accounts, I would not recommend doing that because, there's a lot of corrupt people out there these days. So be very careful. All right. So, and this isn't to no shade to the bank, right? Because that's not what I'm just trying to make sure. Obviously, if the bank knows that it was an issue, that's why they removed it. But anyway, okay, let's keep going. So let's get one more for robot. So these people could be getting karma now because there's evidence and receipts, and so they're trying to run as far away from whatever it is that they've done here as possible. The person in charge of this or that's involved in this could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, or perhaps all three. And these people were involved in some type of sacrifice to destroy your dreams. We have fake friends, fake loyalty, fake voice. Oh my gosh. What did I just say? Do you see this? Voice, the bottom. Look, that small little word right there. Voice, fake. These friends could be getting karma because they try to fake your voice as a way of being loyal to this evil queen. Wow. Tell me about autocrat, Holy Spirit. And this is purity, intimacy, oppression, tyranny, control. This could be an older masculine that is like king status. Remember, this is an older masculine sitting on this throne. Looks like they've never lifted a finger in their life. Justice. Oh my goodness. So you could be getting justice for this oppressive tyrant that wanted to control you. This person could be, like, again, king status. They could have a lot of money. They could be, what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all, it was just on the tip of my tongue. It'll come back to me. But anyway, this person could have been the one that was, trying to attack your purity, trying to send people in to sacrifice you, hoping that, if you kiss this person, you would think they were going to turn into a prince, but really it was some type of poisoning. Now, with this prince, this could be somebody that is on the younger side. So, I would say 18 to 25. These princes that they were sending into you could be that age. This autocrat, this tyrant, is older than that. much older. They could be in their 40s. Absolutely, absolutely not. No, don't do it. You'll be sorry. So somebody could have been told, like, don't do something, you're going to be sorry, and they did it anyway. And now you're going to get justice for this. Your protection could have actually come in and told this person, don't do it, you're going to be sorry, and now they're sorry. I don't know why I keep picking up King with this card. I mean, it could very well be. It could just, you know, affluent. That's the word that I was looking for a minute ago. All right, let's keep going. R. Somebody with the initial R, first, middle, or last, could be involved. We have C, L, and R. Somebody's initials could be LR, RL, RC, CR. Give me one more for autocrat. Trying to create endings and blockages. So you could be getting justice for these endings and blockages this person was trying to bring you. They could have been speaking like lies over your purity. Somebody could have been saying like you were something that you're not. That you were doing intimate things with people that you are not. Tell me about Quister. Adult kidnapping. You could be getting revelations of this, that somebody set out on a quest to have you nabbed. You could be discovering that this person did this. You could have trusted this person. Yeah, jail or prison, y'all. I can't. So this person who adventured out to do some sort of kidnapping, and it says child or adult. So this could be something that happened when you were a child, or it was something that as an adult. But this could be done by someone's parental figure, with child being here. It could be this person's parental child. They could be your parental figure. And you're having revelations about this person and what they did. You're discovering. You're shining a light. You're illuminating a light on what someone did here, and that jail or prison is in the next, I just heard year. Somebody could be born on the 29th of the month. And again, 29 equals 11. And then we have the number 39 as well, which is 12. It's the, what did I say earlier? It's Hanged Man. So this is sacrifice. Trust that this person, you know, did actually try to sacrifice you here, collective. Like a baby goat. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, look at this. This cute little baby goat. You could be the greatest of all time, collective. Or you gave this person love and respect like they are the greatest of all time. Someone could have green eyes. Wow. This reading, y'all. Okay, let's see. What is this one that flipped up? Cover up, backtracking. Somebody's backtracking because they don't want to go to prison. They're running from the situation because there's receipts. There's so much evidence on these people. These people could have been friends of this person or your friends at one point. They could even be your current friends. And now they're revisiting their bad actions for what they did here. This could involve like poisoning, kidnapping. the person you are thinking about right now, that you're questioning whether it's them, is most likely who it is. This person's coming to mind. One more, please. Psychologically ABUSE, tortured mind F. So this, something here about this particular person being discovered as a psychological manipulator. They could have been trying to okay, wait. You could have trusted this. You could be discovering that this person you trusted was really all a mind F. That it wasn't even something that existed with this person. And whatever is going on now with this person, perhaps being concerned about jail or prison, is now mind effing them. They're essentially stuck in their head about this. So they're living a day-to-day mental prison as well as facing literal prison. And so also, this kidnapping here, perhaps by a stepmother or a mother, could have been the cover-up. So whatever they did here to hack you and to sacrifice you, to perhaps put something in your drink, they're now scared to death of your gifts, your spiritual gifts, because they knew it was just a matter of time before you would stumble across this discovery, and that you would for sure go in and illuminate this to the justice system, to the police. This could have happened in August. It doesn't have to be this last August that we just got out of, but it could be past August at some point. Now, the other thing is that there could have been a sacrifice that transpired, that somebody took pleasure in, that transpired in August. This could be regarding an earth sign that's opportunistic, that's now running. So the cover-up was worse perhaps than I'm not saying that these crimes aren't bad. I'm just saying that this was perhaps part of a cover-up. The kidnapping was part of a cover-up. Let me just get one more. Anything else? Last card. June. Something about June as well. Somebody could have tried to have someone kidnapped in June to cover something up. And you could have received, or you received this revelation about this person you thought you could trust in the month of June or August. Now, this person could be going to the police themselves in the month of June or August, because now they don't want to go to jail. And we have yes in big letters on the bottom of the deck. Yes, this person could have gone to the police. And we have trying to convince you of lies. No more lies, truth, honesty. So somebody who was trying to convince you of lies, perhaps collective, because they were exposed, wants to come in and give you the truth. Or they went to the police with this truth, and or they got exposed for this truth. Somebody with the initial V, first, middle, or last, a credit card, somebody with the initial S, lied in court. Somebody could have lied, set you up in court to lie on you, collective, about a credit card. This has been exposed. This person was lying. Yeah, the money was motive. The motive was money. Cousins could be involved. And we have invest in Ring cameras and male interference. Somebody could have had a genius, dumb idea to interfere in your mail. Certified mail, snail mail, email, something to that effect. And this person, either your initial is B or their initial is B, and you could have in-laws involved. Now back to these letters over here, C, L, and R. These could be your initial as well, first, middle, or last, okay? All right. All right, you guys, let's get a positive message to close out this reading. Should I get some signs? Let me get some signs. Now, this could be your sign. This could be their sign. Don't just go off the signs, though. This could also be the season in which something transpired. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some signs here for the collective? This is just going to be an additional layer of confirmation, okay? But don't just go off the signs, please. Virgo. Virgo could be very significant. Leo. Aquarius. Capricorn. Any other signs? Taurus. I'm really getting all signs could be involved. Now, also, I don't know if I said this, but keep in mind this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, whatever the placement is. So if you don't know someone's entire chart, which most of us don't, you're not going to really know this for sure. Pisces. Now, also, you could be an Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Pisces. Let's get two more. Leo again. Ooh. Scorpio. And Aries. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, we get one final message for the collective to close out this reading. Y'all, my blanket is crooked. In the hand. I almost said in the end. The universe is your partner. So in the end, the universe is your partner. Or in the hand of the universe is your partner. You could be having some sort of light being shined on something by the universe. The universe is your partner working hand in hand with you. And we have 31. Which is 4, and that's the Emperor collective. There could be authorities here working. Because the Emperor is like an authoritative figure, or authoritative figure, however it's said. And the universe could have illuminated something to an authoritative figure here that is now working behind the scenes as your partner. Wow. All right. In the hand, something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage it? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you are safe and secure and don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can. So now is the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, or strategizing. A hot tea, a good book, and a soft blanket are in order. Now, we've got this, you guys, I think last month in a reading. But what this is basically saying is the universe has your back. Right now, only thing you need to worry about is yourself. All you need to worry about, you don't need to worry about strategizing to figure out who's done what. You are being protected at this particular point, perhaps by a governmental agency. So all you need to do right now is just sit back and perhaps wait. You guys, this reading was actually really interesting. And I am super sorry if you guys have gone through something like this. Of course, my intentions with doing these readings are solely to provide empowerment and, shine a light on something, or shine a light on perhaps a memory that you aren't remembering that would make sense for you to figure things out. Most of the time, my readings, I would say, though, you guys, are for clarification and confirmation of something that you already know, okay? If at the end of this reading you're fearful and you're, like freaking out and you're have a tightness in your chest and you can't breathe and you're panicking and all that, this reading is for someone else, okay? Because this should be bringing clarification, confirmation to something you are already aware of, okay? So it's just to kind of bring you clarification to that, okay? I love you guys. If you guys like the way I read, please do like the reading. It really does help the channel, and subscribe if you would like. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for all you do, your comments, your sharing of the videos, your liking the videos, everything you guys do. It does not go unnoticed, your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. And many blessings back to you as well for all you do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.